2022 saw a major shift in the independent culture landscape as a lot of YouTubers entered the space and actually did incredibly well on their projects. Of course, we know about Ripaverse and ISOM number one, which smashed through all the records for comics being crowdfunded. And I know some people go, it's not a crowdfund, it's a pre-order, whatever you want to call it. It amounts to the same thing at the end of the day. And Shadiversity also did his Shadow of the Conqueror, which raised way more than $500,000 also, smashing other records. This is absolutely crazy stuff. And we got some great books out of it. Now, Razor Fist has, of course, put out his own books, done very well, sold out of his signed editions. And now we have a new contender entering the space. And it's not me. I am launching a Kickstarter today also, but I'm a smaller guy here. We know this. And so I want to talk to you about what's going on with Critical Drinker, because I think this is pretty cool. And even though he's really not super political online like the rest of us, you kind of get the vibe that he is fed up with Hollywood culture, is fed up with what the woke elites are doing, and is trying to do something different himself, which I appreciate. So that's why I want to highlight it. All right. My name is John Delarose. If you're new to the channel, I am a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. This is Flying Sparks Ultralight Beams. It's my final volume in my beautiful superhero series. Now, if you missed the other volumes, you can actually get in on this. You can just back volume 1 if you want to check it out, or the whole series if you want to support the channel. Be awesome. We did a great job on this. I gotta highlight the new cover we just got from Anthony Gonzalez Clark. This is just so beautiful right here. He did amazing work for this and actually just transformed our logo into a really cool thing too. So this is on Kickstarter right now for the next 30 days. There's no extensions. There's no longer campaign like Indiegogo. And we've already raised $2,000. I launched it about 10 minutes ago, so I'm really appreciative of you guys who back us. So support the channel, support conservatives in the arts, guys. This is a wonderful superhero story. This link is in the description below. All right, bounding into comics, where I write for also, interviewed the Critical Drinker earlier this week. Pretty cool stuff. And Critical Drinker has launched a novel series on Kickstarter also, which is just crushing it, of course. He's got a huge following, and he's looks like he's doing some sort of like Tom Clancy thriller sort of thing, which makes sense. It's kind of a good thing. And this marks a new chapter for people because he's really entering into the culture war. Now, whether he wants to or not, whether it's just an apolitical thing or not, this marks, again, something different than traditional publishing that's coming out there. The book industry is very much like movies, like comics, if you guys are not aware of it. In New York publishing, you can't get a contract unless you're an LGBTQIA+, and then virtue signaling about that, and then virtue signaling about race within your books. Even then, it's not enough a lot of the times. A lot of these women who are in publishing, and most of publishing is women at this point, if you're a white male like Critical Drinker, you're kind of out of luck. They actually try to write about different things, and they'll just get savaged because it's like if they write about a Muslim or a black person, they'll be like, you're a white person, you're not allowed, that's cultural appropriation. So you can't win. You literally can't win because you're never woke enough for the Inquisition is what happens at the end of the day. So it's interesting to see that Critical Drinker's entering into this space, and with some action books, right? Some action thriller type of stuff. So I'm more into science fiction and fantasy. You guys probably are too if you follow me. But this is like a very normie sort of, I'd say, less niche of a genre to enter into. It's very smart of him to do this at this point. Now, this is not his first foray into this. He actually worked with your boy Zach from, formerly the artist formerly known as Diversity in Comics, on a Kickstarter last year for Rambo First Blood, which was like a prequel to Rambo that was in comic form. And Critical Drinker was actually contributing to that campaign with some of his writing as well. So he's been making the rounds, been building up to this, been building up his writing chops, and that's the right way to do things. You gotta dip your toe in, you gotta start the work, and then you actually put out your own project just like this. So I think he's doing amazing things, and I'm very happy that this is out there, very happy to support this also. I really enjoy a lot of his work on YouTube. I think he's got great analysis on movies, on books, on things like that. And his interview with Mark Miller, if you guys, the comic writer, a couple months ago was absolutely on point. Good stuff. So check this out. Appreciate him entering the culture war here. The fact that he's being interviewed by Bounding Into Comics, I mean, the left doesn't allow themselves to be interviewed by Bounding Into Comics, let's be honest. It's very much a signal that he's on our team, even if he doesn't outright say it all the time. So we appreciate it, and this is another big win for the Iron Age. He's crushing it on his campaign so far, and so are we, guys. So we're doing pretty well over here, and I'm very happy to see that this space is growing and that more and more people are working to overthrow the corporate entertainment establishment. It's just good stuff all the way around. It's very positive, and I like highlighting positive things when I can. All right, let me know what you think about this. Are you backing the Critical Drinker? Are you backing me? More importantly, he's already got his campaign pretty funded. We still need some help, my friends. So check out Flying Sparks. That link's the first one in the description below. I really appreciate you guys. You're the best audience out there. We're going to be growing. We're going to be pushing great new projects and having fun doing so. You're the best. See you soon.